Imagine you're at a tryout for the school basketball team. The coach asks everyone to line up, but instead of watching anyone actually play, he just points to the tallest students and says, "You're on the team." Look over to the side. Shorter players with basketballs ready are completely ignored. When someone makes a call based on a single trait, like height, while ignoring actual skills, we call that bias. It's an unfair preference that replaces facts with a narrow, flawed rule. We can easily spot when a human coach is being unfair. But what happens when we trust a computer to make that exact same decision? Spotting a biased coach is straightforward, but catching that same unfairness when it's hidden deep inside a computer program is exactly what makes modern technology so tricky to get right. To understand why, we have to look at how these systems work. Artificial intelligence doesn't have a brain, it doesn't have a conscience, or a built-in moral compass. Instead, a machine learns by looking at massive piles of past information, which we call training data. It rapidly scans thousands of old records, searching for patterns it can copy. The danger here is that human history is full of prejudices. If the data fed into the machine contains unfair human choices, the AI will lock on to those prejudices and treat them as the correct pattern to follow. It is tempting to think of AI as a crystal ball that gives us objective truth. Really, it is just a mirror. It reflects our past decisions right back at us, including our mistakes. To speed up hiring, a company trained an AI on 10 years of past records. Because the industry historically hired mostly men, the AI noticed a pattern. It wrongly deduced female applicants were bad fits, automatically rejecting their resumes, a case of historical bias. We see similar errors in facial recognition technology. Some face scanning systems are highly accurate for light-skinned people, but struggle to recognize darker-skinned faces. The system only fails because it was trained almost entirely on photos of light-skinned individuals. This animated chart shows how a hospital app compared healthcare costs to actual illness. The app tried to predict which patients were the sickest by measuring how much money they spent on treatment. But poorer patients spent less simply because they couldn't afford the care. As a result, the app falsely predicted they were healthy, completely ignoring the severe illnesses spiking high in the background. In every single one of these cases, the AI did not malfunction. It did exactly what it was trained to do. When biased inputs are fed into the system, discriminatory outputs are guaranteed. So, do we abandon the technology entirely? No. Instead, we apply AI ethics. These are moral rules designed to ensure that technology treats everyone fairly and safely. Think of it like a student driver. To keep the car safe, there has to be a human instructor in the passenger seat with their own set of brakes. This concept, keeping a human in the loop, or HITL, is the primary safeguard used today. In high-risk areas like banking, law, or healthcare, an AI system can analyze data and recommend a path forward, but a real human must always review the work and make the final choice. Software developers build the engines, but you are the one interacting with them every day. That personal responsibility is called digital citizenship. Being a good digital citizen means thinking critically before you click a link or share a post. It means protecting your personal data and understanding that every video you watch and article you read becomes the training data for tomorrow's algorithms. If AI is the engine driving our future, human ethics and responsibility have to be the steering wheel.